I like to plan and I like to prepare, and then I love it when something goes off the rails.
Like, for example, give me an example in performance.
Oh, just for years and years doing my show, if accidentally a light falls, you can make a whole show about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? People, I don't know what it is about human beings, but they instinctively know when something is real and of the moment. And then when they see you react in real time like a human being and make something funny out of it, or even just slightly humorous, that has 10 times the value of anything you could have written. So you have to be open for things to slightly go wrong, and it's fun and electrifying. So my whole life has been prepare, but then, like any good quarterback, be ready for the whole play to fall apart and then wing it. And
Scramble.
That's a beautiful thing.
When did you recognize this in yourself? How old were you when you started speaking whale speak or comedian speak and recognized this inbuilt irony, whatever it is, as a way of being in the world?
When you're a kid, I think we all do this. You go through your checklist. You know, you emerge into the world. It takes a bunch of years just to figure out what the hell is going on. And then very quickly, things start to get sorted out. Am I an athlete? No, I am not an athlete. Do the girls go crazy for me? No, they do not. Am I a math whiz? No, Conan, you are not. Am I a tough guy? Oh, God, no, Conan, you are not. And it's a lot of no's. And then I hit this thing where I would make people laugh in class. I wasn't the class clown. I was very quiet, but I would make friends laugh. And I started writing little plays and putting myself in them, and they were funny. And then in creative writing classes or in English class, I would write funny stories. The teacher would have me read them, and everybody would be laughing because I put a lot of comedy in there. There's this one arrow in my quiver. There's not 35 arrows in my, there's one. So I think I started, probably working this comedy thing unconsciously in 1972, 1973 in Brookline, Mass, in a playground. And then you're just working it and working it and working it. And then I started seeing things on television or in the movie theater. And you're learning about rhythm, just learning about rhythm and what's funny and why is that funny. And I never got too analytical about it. I thought instinctively that way.
Let me ask you about late night. The big news about late night this past year was Jimmy Kimmel and Trump and all that. But I think we can agree that what's happening over time certainly is that the whole late night scene, and especially being watched in real time, that's collapsed, or it's in the process of collapsing.
Yeah.
How much do you care that it's collapsing?
Well, there's the sentimental side of me that grew up watching Carson that liked that. But I have a very ingrained wariness of sentimentality. When I sort of Google Earth out of the whole thing and try to look at the whole picture, I realize that things are constantly changing. Look at all the things that are changing all the time. And so people are saying this is tragic. And you're like, well, these giant glacial plates are moving. You
found a way, yeah.
Yeah, I left my late night show 4 years ago. I've had a wonderful time. I think I reach more people now, either through the podcast or the travel show, and I have all this freedom to be me in different ways, in different formats, be in a movie, go and talk to people. There's a lot of really beautiful opportunities, and I've been having a blast. What I'm saying is that this old format is going away, but they're being replaced by a multitude of other ways to connect with people and be funny and be satirical and be probing and let your talent run wild that in some ways are more freeing. So, and you can be master of your own